technically, I think we are millennials. If you Google it, I think from a certain year to a certain year, we might be millennials actually.
Dude, I'm for sure a millennial.
Dude, you aren't.
Dude,
you are much younger than me. Do you know what the generation is after millennials?
Gen X.
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Gen X was above us, above me. Like that was like the 90s.
Okay,
Right.
millennials is 1981 to 1996.
Oh damn! I'm not a millennial.
you know,
I missed it by 1 year.
I have to say, when you just cast that wide net and said, "Hey, I'm a millennial too," I go, "Oh,
Okay.
are you now?"
Everyone in here except me is a millennial. Okay? I missed it by a year. This just came up on my feed. So this is a picture of Tony Stark and Pepper Potts in bed, right?
Oh shit!
I think this was in like Iron Man 2 or something.
Is that the same shirt?
Yeah, but look at this. Pepper Potts is wearing a shirt,
Yeah.
right? This strange shirt.
Yeah.
And in Homecoming,
Yeah. He has the same shirt. I remember.
for some odd reason, Peter Parker is wearing that shirt.
Yeah, I remember that shirt vividly.
Right?
Yeah.
What's dude doing wearing someone else's his mentor's wife's shirt though?
Isn't
that crazy?
Can I just tell you, this is like Marvel's thing about like putting weird ass Easter eggs in like random places.
Yo, but this is not like an Easter egg. He's literally wearing Pepper Potts' shirt for some reason.
But see, like if I speak my true opinion on this, people are gonna be really, really upset about that shit.
I'll just say my opinion.
Say it. I'd love to hear it.
I think there's a reason why, like Robert Downey Jr., like Tony Stark was so hard on him. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's something sketchy here. And now I understand why, like, he got there before Pepper Potts and had to say his piece, like, before Pepper got there. Because this is crazy. Just for people who are hearing this for the first time, when I decided to pursue music, I was up against my parents. Like, they hated it, right? Because, I went to Stanford and, like, or whatever, right? And they're like, this rap, and they didn't even know what rap truly was. Like, they assumed it was just like talking really fast. And, I explained to them, I'm not a rapper. Like, I'm writing these songs. It's like modern poetry. And they're like, you want to be a poet?
Oh, that was even worse.
It's even worse. Being a rapper,
Yeah.
at least they don't understand what it is. But being a poet, it's even worse. And I'm like, dude, you quote poets all the time. Like, why can't I be a poet? But they hated it. Luckily, I didn't care because, I was determined to live my life my way.
It's not about the size of the dog. It's about the fight. Wait, is that right?
What?
Wait, is that right?
What is this metaphor?
Wait.
What?
I'm saying like the...
What do you mean size of the
like
dog?
the crowds.
But the fight.
I'm saying the crowds.
Okay. That's so weird.
The crowd can be small, but it's still awesome.
I don't think there's a quote that's like the crowd could be small, but it's still awesome. Isn't it like the size? It doesn't matter the size of the horse?
No, it's definitely not the size of the horse. It's like it's not about the fight and the dog. It's about the size of the
dog.
Of the dog.
So they're gonna do a superhero day, and everyone, I guess, comes as their favorite superhero. And some of her friends, like Haru's friends, are gonna come as Mantis. I'm sure there's gonna be 100 Tony Starks, and like 50 like Captain Americas and some Thors. And I was reading the newsletter. I was like, oh, so it's like a superhero day. Like, what do you want to go as? And she's like thinking, and she's like, Daddy, I have the greatest idea. But anyway, so she's like, I have the greatest idea. And I was like, okay, what could it be? So I'm like, what? And she's like, I want to go as the Blip. Or the Blipped. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, so I will go as the Blipped. Like, Thanos snapped, and we disappeared. And I'm like, so you're saying you're going to skip school? You're not going to be there. And she's like, exactly. Brilliant. Did I ever say that in my bunker, we're just going to have honey? Is that what I said? Because that would be insane.
Sounds a bit foolish.
Am I Winnie the Pooh? Do you see ears on me? Like teddy bear ears on me? Am I Winnie the Pooh? Am I pantless right now? Okay. Am I nude waist down? No, I'm not. Okay. Because that would be a crime.
Right.
And I'm not Winnie the Pooh. I mind.
Pandas are people.
Looks so good.
Here's why pandas blew my mind when I first like realized their existence. Okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
How is it even possible? Okay, have like nature basically, like evolution basically somehow put the prints on the panda right next to, like right on the eyes,
Yeah.
and then gave him like a little
White.
like
head.
sweater.
I did give him a sweater.
Understand, like if the panda looked like it had if it looked like a Dalmatian maybe,
Yeah.
I would be less shocked.
But the fact that it's such a consistent,
Do you see what I mean?
yeah.
I would be less shocked if that was the case. Somehow nature gave him like two perfect like things right across the eyes,
And then the ears.
and then the ears are a color, and then everything else, and then it's got the cute sweater, like a
It's like a crop top sweater though, because then it's like a white half torn.
like imagine if a panda had one more like patch, like dot next to the eyes. It would look pretty weird, but
Yeah.
he doesn't have them. He has it across the eyes. Why does a grizzly not look like that?
Grizzlies be doing too much sometimes.
But why? Why is a grizzly not? Why doesn't a grizzly look like that? It makes no sense. Why did the panda? Why did just the panda get the prints? And how did the prints end up in the perfect positions to bring out maximum cuteness?
you know
Like,
what I think it really is? I think it's
God exists.
Well-
is what I think it is.
well, I
I think maybe this is proof that God exists.
well, pandas exist. They grow up in like probably like snowy mountains, so they blend in with like the snow and like a rock, like
Yeah.
a dark rock.
Yeah.
And then whereas grizzly bears are in brown
You
forests.
really think the panda prints are enough for camouflage? I'll be like 1 mile away. I'll see it. I'll be like,
Oh my God, what is that cute thing? Yo,
Well, that's why we're above the food chain.
yo, Franklin, here's my binoculars.
Who's
look.
Franklin.
Do you see all the way over there in the mountains? Do you see that cute ass thing? Do you see it?
He's like,
Oh my God, what is that? So cute. Oh my God, it thinks it's invisible. It thinks it's hiding. It thinks it's camouflage, but it's
cuter.
so cute. I can see it. It's got like perfect dots on the eyes.
Yeah.
how do they look like that? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I'll
It's
say it. Asia snapped with their animals. Asia snapped. Tigers are
Asians
Asia.
are the best at animals.
Pandas, like the freaking
Asia-
Shiba Inu,
Asia
Shindo cats.
Asia is the best at animaling. Okay, we have the most awesome animals.
Yeah. Well, actually, Africa has
Actually,
elephants.
Africa does.
Sorry about that.
We have the second most awesome. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Like in the new year, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop doing that. Do you have something like that?
I want Mandu's poop to stop.
What?
Like I wish Mandu will stop pooping. My dog will stop pooping.
How can he not? How can he stop pooping, dude?
That's my wish. Don't judge my wish, man.
Okay, I won't judge your wish.
It's like the AOL chat rooms, but without all of the bad stuff.
I was never on AOL. Dude, I was on ICQ.
Oh, this is Canada, right?
What?
What are you talking about? ICQ? What is that?
You've never heard of ICQ?
No.
It's
Do you
like-
know what that is, Diane? Did you like Blockbuster?
Like the video store?
Yeah.
What do you mean, did I like it? That was like the only option to
Right.
see a movie.
AOL and Blockbuster had an incredible partnership.
Well, just because I like you doesn't mean I have to like all of your partners.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dude, my
Dude, he was
time
in
and
college.
in my time with middle school crush, we barely just had fire and the wheel. Okay, we just invented the wheel.
The Morse code had just
You had to
become trendy.
chisel love notes.
The
onto his
Gutenberg
stone.
press had just come out. Okay, and everything was word of mouth. Like all our conversations were done through oral history. Okay,
Right.
it was passed on by like bards playing lutes.
Dude, swimming had just become a sport and not something you did to survive.
Dude, if you had a mass text that you wanted to send out, you had to gather under a huge tree, okay? And everyone would circle around, and this person would bust out a scroll and start just reading off of it really loud.
Yeah.
Okay? And then if we wanted to watch a movie, like we didn't go to Blockbuster. We went to the Rose Theater to see to check out Shakespeare's new film, new play. Well, that was way back for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, AOL was not around back then. Okay? America was not around back then.
That's right.
All right, what were we talking
Dude,
about?
we're talking about Discord.
Ah! Ah! I killed that coffee, man. I'm so fucking pumped! Dude! I'm so jacked, I'm gonna rip my shirt off! Alright, we're ready. Alright, let's go. Let's do this! Let's pump people up. Let's give them content. Let's give them love. Let's give them hope in this hopeless world. Let's do it, Eddie. Let's fucking do it, Eddie. Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's go!
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
줄이란 얘기죠.
야, 왜 이렇게 화났냐? 나 너 이 노래 녹음할 때 너무 화나가지고 그때 너가 랩할 때 투컷이 이렇게 녹음 받다가 나한테 뭐라고 했냐면 너
우리 욕하는 거.
우리 욕하는 거 아니야? 얘가 우리한테 하는 얘기 같지 않아? 그래가지고 응? 무슨 말이야? 하고 듣는데 너무 화를 내니까 뭐 우리한테 화났는데 하고 싶은 얘기를 앨범에다가 하나?
걸렸나?
타블로 가사도 약간 우리 욕하는 거
우리
같아.
욕하는 것 같기도 하고
내게 빨대 꼽던
피도 눈물도 없대. 한 구절 한 구절이 다 약간
아니지?
겨냥인가?
우리 디스한 거 아니지?
사실 이거를 쓸 때쯤에 뭔가 인간관계에 되게 좀
그러니까
그러니까
변화가
너의
좀
인간관계가
돌려
얼마나
말하지 말고
되냐고.
너 인간관계가 해봤자 뭐 몇
아니,
명이야.
그러니까 그런 거보다 다시 생각하게 그러니까 뭔가 사람도 많이 못 만나게 되는 시기였고 또 그 시기에 또 나도 뭐 사람들 만날 일도 많이 없었지만
약간
또 그런 생활을 통해서 이제 인간관계도 어느 정도 중요하게 되는 또 이제 자연스럽게 되고 그리고 또 뭐 나이도 어느 정도 되고 하니까 그런 관계들을 지켜보면서 많은 사람들을 좀 더 이뤄내면서 더 행복한 어떤 내가 되겠다는 생각이었는데
와닿는 얘기 너무 감사하다만 그 밀어내는 사람들이 우리냐고. 그러니까
포함되어 있는 거죠.
그러니까
조심들해.
그러니까 이게
조심들해.
그러니까 너가
궁금한
말하는
건 그거야.
아직
내게
파트 2에 파트 2에
그러니까 우리 디스냐고.
그러니까 미스라의 가사는 뭐 그 우리도 포함되어 있다고 봐요 저는. 100% 장담은. 나 여기서 또 궁금한 게 있어. 타블로 가사 중에 내게 빨대 꼽던 애들이 나야?
아니야.
그럼 쟤야?
아 얘는 확실히 아니야.
아 쟤는 확실히 아니고 나야?
다음 곡 듣자. 아니 투컷이라고 그 전화 떠가지고 재밌을 줄 알고 그냥 스피커폰으로 틀었는데 내가 전화 받자마자
왜 됐을까 그때는?
그때
뭘로 됐을까?
그래가지고 편집했어.
아.
편집했는데 그 부분만 편집했는데 그때 무슨 공연
아.
근데 뭐 대체적으로 투컷의 인사말이 안녕하세요랑 그 말이랑
어.
거의 비슷하니까
그래가지고 편집했는데
저건 또 무슨 소리지? 처음 듣는 얘기.
이렇게 오니까 어때?
자유롭네요, 되게.
And there would always be advertisements for sea monkeys. Like, grow your own sea monkeys. And I hadn't been in like an English speaking world for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I had just moved there from Korea.
Right.
So I thought they were real like things.
Dude, but listen, they come out of a packet.
No, but I thought they were actually
like monkeys, like sea monkeys.
Because the advertisement had drawings of like a monkey swimming, like a tiny monkey swimming.
With like a mermaid's body.
Yeah, and mind you, this is at the back of a comic book. So my brain is like, at the end of the comic, I am like, my brain is ready for anything. Right? Like there's like magical beings and like aliens and stuff. So I'm like, oh, this is so awesome. And I somehow finally got my hands on a packet, put it in the water, and I was so devastated when I realized they weren't real things.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
But they are real things.
Well, not real monkeys.
Right.
Like not tiny monkeys. And it depressed me. Like for me, Spider-Man is one of those movies where the supporting cast is so amazing that it that's what makes the movie for me. You know, it's not just about like Tom Holland and Spider-Man.
Yeah, of course.
I just want to know if Ned, MJ, Flash, you know, Mr. Dell, like all the teachers, even like if they're all coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all pretty set to go. You know what I mean? It's just really up to like the creators and everything else to like continue the story. I think like our main story is still intact. You know?
Thank God. Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
All the other changes, whatever, but keep the characters.
Yeah.